So, Tyler.
Yeah.
Do you know what time it is?
Monthly update time.
Monthly update. Do you know what season it is?
Paprika.
Paprika is not the correct answer. I think you know the drill for the holidays. It is that time. You ready?
Yep.
Let's snap our fingers at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right.
We are in full jingle jolliness.
Yes.
That's weird. So this is our monthly update. My name is Dan.
And I'm Tyler.
And we are here to let you know what's going on at Grace Fellowship in the month of December. It's December already. You know, I have a question for you, Tyler.
Okay.
And feel free to put comments below about this as well and answer this. If you had to spend Christmas and the holidays in somewhere other than the United States, where would you want to do it?
I got 2.
Okay.
1, the North Pole. Obvious reasons.
Frostbite.
No.
Oh.
I want to see the elves. I want to see how they make the toys.
Okay.
It's crazy to me. Anyway, the other one is Ireland.
Ireland.
Yeah, I mean, you probably want to go during a warmer month, but I've always wanted to go to Ireland, so any excuse to go to Ireland.
So have you heard the Bing Crosby song? I'm dating myself here, even though he's before my time.
Dating yourself? I got a wife.
Christmas in Killarney is the name of the song that you need to check out. It's
Okay.
it's an Irish Christmas song.
Yes.
Anyway. All right. Hey, we're gonna press for it. Wherever you would like to be, put it down below. I'll say England for me. That it seems very Christmassy there, Father Christmas and all of that stuff. So I'm sure it'd be a great time. That was a pretty epic English accent there. Thank you to my kids who have been influencing me to talk that way at home. Okay, we're gonna get on to what's going on in December.
Yes.
And all the happenings here. So Tyler, why don't you give us the first one?
All right. On December 8th, our women's ministry is having their Women's Cocoa and Classics event. And that is going to be at 5 p.m. here at GFC.
They're going to have a great time together, watching a classic movie and drinking cocoa.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, unless it's classic cocoa, which might infer that it's old.
No.
And I don't know if old cocoa tastes the same.
I don't know. My grandma has had the same giant tub of hot cocoa mix in her closet for years, and she makes it every year. It tastes exactly the same.
We learned something new today. Okay, so that's the first one, women. Make sure there will be signups and all that, I'm sure, coming in the next few weeks. We have also, on the 13th, the Christmas extravaganza, the second year for this.
2.
What is the theme this year?
Christmas unhinged.
Unhinged. I don't know if you feel unhinged, and we're just getting into it. It's only December 1st. But Christmas Unhinged is coming. This is, just so you know, this is an event that is meant for all ages, adults, kids. We try to do things that include everybody. It's fun. We have music. We have games. We have giveaways. But we also obviously end with the most important part, which is the gospel at the end of it. This is a great event to invite your unchurched family and friends to, just to have some fun. About an hour afterwards, we have cookies and milk and cookies and cider afterwards. And that's a lot of fun. Speaking of cookies, though, 2 days later, that Sunday, we're having a cookie exchange after the service. There's going to be some details posted. You'll need to sign up on the event board about that if you're going to be involved. But bring or buy, like, I think 3 or 4 dozen of your favorite cookies, or the ones that you do the best.
Yeah.
So, all right. What else we got?
It's time for youth news.
Okay. Youth news.
Youth news.
Okay.
Anyway. First things first. We're still rolling through with our Christmas series, The Family Tree of Jesus. We're really excited about that.
Yes.
But on December 18th, which will be the last youth group of the year, we are having our annual Christmas party. This year's theme, the reindeer games.
Nice.
Yes. Groups of students will be competing in various Christmas-themed games for a chance to win the Golden Antlers.
The Golden Antler. How are you going to get reindeer down in the youth room? I don't know if they're going to fit.
I was thinking the dollar store. They have everything.
Okay. Well, on that note, great. It sounds like youth group's going to have a lot of fun. He did note that is the last one of the year. That you will miss the 2 Wednesdays after that.
2 Wednesdays after that, and then we'll be back in January.
Back in January, so back into things. Lastly, Christmas Eve service is coming up 5 p.m. again this year. We want to make sure that people have a good enough time to go home, spend some time with family. If anyone needs to travel that late, that they have some time to do it. But always a lot of fun. We have our candlelight part of it. We really try to focus and get our hearts focused for the next day with the Christmas holiday. So make sure you're there. We had a great turnout last year. Love to see that again. I know it's sort of unusual because it was Sunday, but who knows? Maybe if you invite enough people, we got a full house. So that's a great time. So you can always check the bulletin, website, all that stuff for more details. We can't just give everything in a video because people glaze over, but always check your bulletin, always check website, always check social media if you are on there for any more details that we can give. So one last one for me and then one last one for him is end of year giving. We always encourage you all. You've been doing awesome as far as just funding the ministry here, helping us be able to do things that we wanted to do so that we can be that church that loves where we live and also on the move in the community. So thank you for that. End of year is a great time for us. I think about places where I can do some little extra giving above what I normally do, but want to encourage you. Maybe that's something that the Lord will lay on your heart, is to put a little bit more than what you normally do at the end of the year just to help with the church so we get started off on a great foot in January and can press forward with what God has us doing. So want to encourage you in that way. And there is actually another way that you might be able to even help if you don't just give to the general fund. And that is, Tyler, what is it?
What is it? Oh, okay. Over near the offering on the table over there, we are going to have envelopes for our DR team. For those of you who don't know, a group of, is it six? Six of us are going to the Dominican Republic in March to do a ministry trip and help Bold Hope down there in the work that they're doing in the Batays with Haitians in the Dominican Republic. We are super pumped about this trip, but one thing about trips, they cost money. And we're asking if you guys could help us fund that just out of the kindness of your heart. And so if you want to give something, give anything you can. There's going to be those envelopes over by the offering. Take one, put it in, drop it in the offering box.
Yep. And every little bit goes to helping with the team, just the costs that come with it with flights. Like flights are kind of high right now. I'm praying they drop. And just all the, you all were awesome as far as giving above and beyond with this last year and helping the team that went. And so would you prayerfully consider giving towards the DR team and the ministry they're going to have and come back and be able to encourage us with the stories of what they experienced there. So without further ado, it's the end. And so I want to say, have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas to all.
And to all a good night.
And to all good night. And good morning. All right. We'll see you next month.